Lorraine Garvey, and I have once again got the pleasure of having a conversation with Torrin Minutillo. How are you, Torrin?
Excellent. Thank you, Lorraine, for the opportunity to have a chat about this.
I love this stuff. We live it, we breathe it, we see it, we touch it every single day. We're talking about sales and conversion. Hot topic. Now, Torrin, I had a conversation with you before this, and today we're going to talk about high-level selling and the components of that. What is high-level selling? What does that even mean?
Yeah, so it's a term that I've pulled together for a program that I've built around how to connect better with people at an emotional level in a sales process. And really what it's aimed for is if you're in a business that you are looking for high value clients, and now how high value goes two ways. They're valuable to you and you are valuable to them. Yeah. And generally it's around relational selling and not transactional selling. So what we want to do is change the way that selling is going to be in the future. And I think that is more about getting a connection, because there's so much noise in the marketplace with so many things going on. And one of the ways to break through that is to really make the human connection, particularly if you've got a high value client that you need to build a relationship with. And that could be short, medium term, could be a month, could be 6 months, it could be 6 years that you want to build a relationship. So I think getting emotionally connected to them is the pathway to doing that. So I've pulled together this, what I would call the high-level selling, which is the art of selling and the science of neurobiology, what happens within us emotionally that connects the two. So that's a quick snapshot of what that brings together. And there's so it's a new paradigm, and I have ruffled a few feathers with the sales gurus.
We like it. We like it.
Because I think the way I look at this, Lorraine, is that a lot of us have been following the handbook that was written 40, 50 years ago on how to sell, the old scripts, what to say, when to say it, how to trigger the hot buttons, how to close, what are the phrases we need to say. Like everything, humans have evolved in the last 40 years, and we look at completely different about how we want to go about our buying decisions. And look, what's also happened in the last 25 years is neuroscience has come to the forefront, where we're learning a lot more now about how people think, how they behave, what's driving everybody's decisions. So behavioral science has become a real big hot topic. So what I've tried to do in my business journey, and it's certainly helped me in the last 10 plus years, what I say crack the code, is to bring the human experience to the business experience. And I think what happens is that as business owners, we tend to think of the business experience in isolation and the human experience in isolation. But really what's happening is the human experience is always there. It's just that what happens is we turn into business owners, and obviously selling is the spearhead of businesses. If you can't get a sale and you can't get income in the door, you don't have much of a business. So how do we bring the human experience to that process of the business experience? Because what we do know is everybody we interact in is a human most of the time, and you need a human to say yes to something.
Mostly, yeah.
Most of the time. So my approach and this whole high-level selling is about how do we bring the human experience to the business experience so that we can connect better. And what it also has done is takes the salesy part out of selling. So what we're doing is connecting two humans together about, can I solve your problem, and here's a pathway. And the neurobiology says that if a person feels safe, which we interpret that as trust, they're more likely to connect with you and say yes to whatever your solution to their problem is. And when they feel safe, they become more compliant and more influenced with what you say. And then the last thing I'll say about all that is, what I've also discovered in my journey has been that there's an intellectual part of selling, and then there's an emotional part of selling. We get fascinated with the intellectual part, is how do we present ourselves? How do we position ourselves? How do we make people feel that we've got the best answer to their problem, the solution? But we lose track of the fact that we still need to make a connection with that human for them to trust us. So the emotional part is really what high-level selling is about, is how do you make that connection? Because what I've learned on my journey is that even if you get the intellectual part 100% correct, there's still not enough to make the connection to make the sale. But if you get that emotional part integrated with the intellectual part, now you've got magic happens, and you've got people that want to move forward with you. So yeah, that's what high-level selling is all about, and what I'd like to present to the District 32 group, and see if we can shift the way people think about sales moving forward.
Torrin, you just interviewed yourself. That was fantastic.
Sorry, Lorraine,
Best
I'm passionate about
interviewee
this.
ever.
I'm very passionate about this, as you can tell. So it rolls off the tongue easy for me. But no, if you've
That
got
is
any other question,
fantastic. That's it in a nutshell. The why, the what, the so what, the how's in there. And look, it's perfect for people and networking. It's all about relationships. It's all about face to face selling. So high level selling. And it's a perfect place, and I'm really looking forward to hearing you on the 9th. I love your work.
Yeah, so cool. I think, the last thing I'd say about is like who's it's really for is for people who value high value relationships in their business, right? So if you've got a transactional business and it's about getting the next dollar in and moving forward, potentially this may not hit the button for you. But if you're looking to build, good relationships with your client base, and what I'll hopefully show in a presentation is why it's important to actually bring better quality clients or high value clients into your business, because they bring a whole lot of profitability and efficiencies to what you're doing. And so it's not just about selling, it's about bringing a better business life towards what it is you're trying to achieve. So I look forward to sharing that and see where it lands.
Thank you very much. Relationships are the new competitive advantage.
Correct. Love it.
Love it. Torrin, thank you very much. You're an amazing man. Love your work, and I look forward to hearing from you in the 9th.
Thanks, Lorraine. Thanks for the opportunity.
Beautiful.
Talk soon.
Thank you. Bye.